Hi, I'm Dr. Dyan Haspel-Johnson, and it is time for a weekly sleep tip. I was recently at a workshop with another hypnotherapist. It was a professional continuing education training with Louis Damas, and he was a great presenter. He was talking about chronic pain, and he said something that I would love to share with you. I think it's really profound, which is that particularly when people have pain, it's really sometimes difficult for them to distract themselves from that. I've experienced a lot of chronic pain in my life because I have fibromyalgia and I've had mycotoxicity, and so I've had a lot of inflammation and pain. And I've used hypnosis for the last 27 years to work with my pain. He said something that I think might be helpful to you, that is that sometimes, particularly if you're not as skilled in something like self-hypnosis and using it for pain, the pain can grab your attention and it can be hard to let that go. Of course, when people have pain or chronic pain in particular, that can interfere with sleep. It can make it very difficult to be comfortable. So he pointed out, Dr. Damas, that it's sometimes easier to focus on quiet and stillness rather than sensation in the body. And I love that because one of the things that I do a lot when I teach people self-hypnosis, and I do this in my Deep and Easy Sleep Self-Hypnosis package where I have 7 audios, as well as videos that teach self-hypnosis and an ebook and things like that. One of the things that I often focus on is sound and quiet. I find that that can be very relaxing for people. It draws them in their process to the natural movements of the body. Of course, the lungs have this motion, in the heart of this contraction and expansion. The breath is like that too. So many things are like that, the waves of the ocean, and you've heard me talk about that in this space. But particularly focusing on the quiet and the stillness. Of course, we find that in between the inhale and the exhale. We find that in between words where there's a pause. And so just taking a little time to focus on that quiet, that stillness. It might be between the inhale and the exhale where there is a pause inside, where it's still. It might be between the exhale and the inhale where there's a pause outside, where it's still, where it's quiet, the quiet of the night, those kinds of things. And as you focus on that, you actually shift yourself from the sensory area of your processing to the auditory or to a different part of the sensory. And so that can be really helpful. I've done some videos about that. And if you look at there's a whole series that I've done on that, on the processing of the auditory, visual, and kinesthetic. So you can go back and you can look at those in my IGTV, and if you want to learn more. But otherwise, maybe try this, focus on this, see if it helps you sleep better, if it helps you feel better, more comfortable in your body. Let me know how it goes. And you can, of course, go to the link in my profile and you can download more of my favorite resources that might help you to sleep better. Okay? Sweet dreams.